back to the Steampunk Laboratory for part 2 of the gears, or what I like to call the control center. As you can see, I've added some pipes and valves, so check out that video, pipes and valves. I'm going to take this off the wall. So here's this rat's nest of wires that we're going to start to configure into some lights and some other action that's going to happen on the front. So just to give you an idea of what the back of the control center looks like, so far we have 9 LEDs that are on the front. This is the AC motor that powers all of the gears. This is a flickering blue light that's in the tube. Here's 3 LEDs on top, 3 LEDs on bottom. Here's all 5 of the magnetic switches that are coming through the other side from the springs. Here's our bus board that we're probably going to use for some of the power supply. This is the connection to all 5 of the magnetic switches. This is a red blinking light. This is a flickering yellow light that's under the gas filter that's on top. This is the continuity tester called the Peters meter, and this is what powers the Peters meter and makes it beep. It also has a flickering green light on the gauge. So the next step is we're going to take some of these tiny screws and we're going to mount them right near all of the 5 magnetic switches so that we have an access point to tap in to our LEDs. So what I've created is 10 access points and 2 power input points for the magnetic switches. So what I want to do now is connect up the lights that I want to be on all the time. This is the yellow flickering light. Then connect the blue flickering light. Alright, I've got a few of these, which might help me wrangle some of the ground wires for all these LEDs. I'm going to solder those to make sure they don't come loose. Quite pleased with the progress. So I encourage you to start a project. Do something creative, something that you've always wanted to do. Just get started. Sometimes the problem solving part of it is the most fun. What's next for this is I'm going to clean up the back here. Yes, that's much better. This is a different color. to remind me that it's going to be mounted onto this post. So as you can see, the bus board, I don't want a lot of wires crossing over that. So I'll probably move the bus board up here. Okay guys, working on cutting this hole in the wall. A little more cutting to go. Run the wires for that propeller. Gonna run this fish tape through there. This wire. Like you can see where it came through the other side here. I've got it taped up so I can pull the fish tape out. Make sure the wire doesn't come out. Temporarily tack that up there. All right, the control center is now activating 8 LEDs, a continuity beeper, a propeller, and a brass bell. Hey, thanks so much for joining me for Gears Part 2, the control center. Hey, if you haven't seen the first video describing how I got inspired to make this wall and the Kinetic Sculpture, check out the first video.
Thanks for joining me in the Steampunk Laboratory.